Hi friends, we are here in Udayagiri. We have the historical importance of this place. Udayagiri and Khandagiri is known as your Kumari Parvat. Kumari Parvat is a Udiya term which means twin hills. And here in Udayagiri we find large number of caves. Since ancient times till modern times, we have seen that it is playing a cultural role not only in Odisha, not in India, in the whole world. As you know, King Kharavel was the greatest king who is known as Mahameghavana Oira Kharavela. Kharavela was the third Chedi dynasty ruler. Chedi dynasty was very famous dynasty in India. Kharavela invaded southern parts of India also, even also some portions of northern India, and he conquered most of the Indian coastal region. And in Odisha, here in Bhubaneswar, he made capital. He made several important landmark wars in his reign, in his time. One of the important thing is he patronized Jainism. And Jainism, you see, nowadays also, they are existing several parts of the world. And in Indian state, in Maharashtra, you will find Jaina religion maximum. However, King Kharavel made this Udayagiri one important landmark in the history for the future generation. In Udayagiri, you will find 18 caves, and in Khandagiri, you will find 15 caves. But the local people say there are more than 1,000 caves, and it has been destroyed by several calamities. Right now, we have 18 caves. Some of them, like your Rani Gumpha, Hathi Gumpha, and Sarpa Gumpha, like this. I am in front of this Hathi Gumpha. You see Hathi or elephant is the important animal, and Government of India has declared it as your national heritage animal. So we have to keep in mind that Udayagiri is not a place for enjoyment, is not a place for some merrymaking. It is a place for meditation, it is a place for salvation, it is a place for contemplation, it is a place for communication with God. As you know, Jainism and Buddhism, there are two major religions in ancient times, and Kharavela in the 2nd century BC and 3rd century BC founded this monastery, Hathi Gumpha monastery, Rani Gumpha monastery, for the upliftment of sadhus, so-called saints, servant persons, knowledgeable persons. In modern times, Udayagiri has important role in several aspects. Like nowadays, there is a lot of conflict, there is a lot of tension, there is no understanding, so many disturbances in our society. But if you go back to the ancient time, you will find there is peace and peace. Why there is no peace in our heart? Because there is pieces of heart in our mind, in our soul, in our spirit. One thing comes to my mind, what is soul? If you analyze the word soul, S-O-U-L, you will find subject of universal life. Like a sentence, in every human life, there is subject part and predicate part. We must be careful about the subject. What is soul? Subject of universal life, S-O-U-L. So the cream of this universe, the cream of this life is soul, realization of soul. God is not present in stones. God is not present in temples. God is not present in churches. God is not present in mosques. God is present in humanity. So we must emphasize the humanity. We must remember Kharavela, the great king of India, who patronize Jainism, and Jainism people say extreme form of non-violence, but in my view there should be non-violence, there should be peace, there should be tranquility of mind, so that in this society, third world countries, the world will run in a peace manner, and peace and harmony can be established here if we imbibe those qualities, if we accept, if we develop, if we possess those qualities, those 2nd century BC qualities, Jainism, then definitely there will be no war, there will be no problem in international level, in family, in organization, in every sector. So in modern times, it is the high time to understand the value, the moral, the background of your Jainism and the importance of King Kharavela. However, it is very difficult to define what is Jainism in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. But for your information, if you go through Jainism, their script, you will find number of things. As I have told, Kharavela wrote the inscription in Brahmi script. Somewhere you will find also Pali script. And what is script and what is language? You see, suppose Hindi language, English language, Odia language, Telugu language, French language, all these languages. Some languages they do not have script, and some languages they have script and their language. For example, Hindi language in India, we write in Devanagari script. So like this, English is written in Roman script. So Kharavela made Brahmi script, and it is very difficult to decipher that, to understand that Brahmi script. First time one expert came here in Udayagiri, and he said in the year 1820 that Kharavela was Jain, and some historical evidence prove that Kharavela was also a devotee of Lord Shiva. That means Lord Shiva and Jainism, they are part and parcel of Kharavela. Nowadays, I think whatever those historical evidence is concerned, Kharavela was more concerned with Jainism in the latter part of his life. And one important thing we have to mention here, during the time of Kharavela, we had a beautiful architecture, not only in Khandagiri and Udayagiri, in several parts of India. And if you talk about maritime boundary, maritime trade, we had trade with Java, Bali, Sumatra, Indonesia, so-called Indonesia, even also Borneo. And we are having lot of experience of Sadhav Bahu. Sadhav Bahu is a Odia term which means brothers and sister relationship, leaving somebody, leaving sister at home and going for trade to Java and Bali and Sumatra. All you just imagine the present day India and Indonesia, there is far distance, 3,000 kilometers, 4,000 kilometers. You have to sail through this ocean. So Sadhav Bahu is a story, famous story in Odia culture, and Sadhav Bahu says that brotherhood and sisterhood. So Odia culture says there is brotherhood, sisterhood. Indian culture says there should be brotherhood and sisterhood. And in Indian constitution also, in preamble you will find liberty, equality, fraternity. So fraternity is a French concept we have adopted in our constitution. Fraternity is not the part of Indian constitution only, it was also part of ancient India. And during the time of Kharavela, fraternity, brotherhood was the main concern. Salvation was main concern. And for your kind information, here in Udayagiri and Khandagiri, every year during the time of January and February, for 8 days, every year Nacha, Odia term, or English you may say theatre, is celebrated here. And whatever the local people say, that every year for 8 days continuously there is Nacha, Jatra, what we say in Odia and what we say in English theatre. Anyway, so please dear friends, come to this site, decipher the knowledge behind Jainism, decipher the knowledge behind this historical monument, and also we must be concerned to preserve this monument for future generation. And Archaeological Survey of India, and Government of India, and Government of Odisha, and the people of Odisha, people of India at large, they are trying their best to protect this site. They are trying their best to preserve this site for the future generation. Wish you happy learning at Udayagiri and Khandagiri. Thank you very much. Thank you.